Hi everyone, it's Kenya. I'm going to be cooking today, so please come and join me. Today I'm going to be making homemade corn dogs and fries with cheese sauce and jalapenos and bacon bits and onions on them. So come join me. So here's the ingredients for the corn dogs. Hot dogs, cornmeal, milk, flour, an egg, salt and pepper, baking soda, and a 1/4 cup sugar. So I will put that together and I'll show you the batter. So here is just the corn flour and the flour mixed together. Now I'll be adding the salt and pepper and baking soda and sugar. So I have this all mixed up. Now I'm going to be working with the egg and milk. I'm going to break the egg and put it in the milk and then scramble it up, and then it'll go in this mixture right here. So I put the egg in there and I scrambled it up. Now I'm going to be putting it in here and mixing it until it becomes a batter. So I mix this together and it's really thick, so I'm going to put some hot water in it to make it looser. So I added just a little bit of water and I put it in there and mixed it up, and now it's the right consistency. So then I'll be taking the hot dogs and skewering them, and I'll wait until the oil is up to temperature, and then I'll be frying them. Here I'm making the cheese sauce. So I've got a small pan with a low fire on it, and it's got butter and oil, and once the butter starts to melt, I will add flour and make a roux. So the butter is foaming, so I added a little bit of flour, and now I'm going to be combining the two until it gets to be a thick paste. And that needs more flour, so I'll grab the flour and add more to it. And then I'll stir that in. We'll see what we got there. I think maybe just a little bit more flour. Okay, so that is what I'm looking for. Now I'm going to let the roux cook for a little bit to cook the flour taste out, the raw flour taste. But as soon as that's done, I'll get back and show you the next step. So the next thing I did, I put some Worcestershire sauce in there, and now I'm going to be adding some milk. So I added milk, and now I will be whisking it. I need to get a whisk, but I will be whisking it to get all of the particles in there combined. So I have all the particles combined, and now I'm going to be putting cheese in there. Now over here I'm going to temp the oil, and it's 271, so I need to get it up to 350. Now I'm preparing this batter. You can put any kind of seasoning in there. Tonight I'm just going to leave it as is because I'm going to have jalapenos and stuff for the fries. So we'll temp the oil again to see where it's at. 382. So now we can put the corn dogs in there. I'll only put a couple in there at a time. So those are cooking now, and my cheese sauce is still working. I did bump it up to 4, and the milk started bubbling, so I turned it back down, and I will just work with it. I'll probably need to add more milk and stuff to that. I flip those around and they're cooking good. So as soon as those go out, I'll get some kitchen paper towels and put them on there, and then I will probably put a little bit of salt on it and then put them in the oven. And it's preheating right now. I have it set at 395. So I have those two out, and I will retemp the oil. 364, so then I'll put those two in. In this cheese sauce, I'm slowly breaking down those 2 cheese lumps, and then I will be spicing it up with probably a little bit more Worcestershire sauce, salt and pepper, and a little bit of MSG. So I'm done with all 4 corn dogs, and now I'm going to be frying the French fries in this one. And the French fries will cook until they're brown and crispy. So here I've added salt, pepper, a little bit of MSG, Worcestershire sauce, and balsamic vinegar and I mixed it all together and tasted it, and it is fantastic. So I turned it on low, and we will wait for the French fries to finish. So I put the cheese sauce in a bowl, and I will stick it in the oven, which I turned down to 300 degrees instead of 395. It was way too hot, and that'll keep this warm for the French fries. So now I'll take 2 pieces of bacon and put them in the microwave until they're really crispy, and break them up and put them in a small bowl for the French fries. As you see, I've cut up onions and peppers. One thing I wanted to remind you of is after you're done cutting up the peppers, wash your hands and your knife really good, because the stuff from the peppers will get on there, and if you touch your eyes, it'll hurt really bad. I have 1 set of French fries done. I will temp the oil and put some more in, and the bacon just beeped out of the microwave. So I'll get that and chop that up. And this is what the final product looks like. Homemade corn dogs with French fries, homemade cheese sauce, onions, jalapenos, and bacon topped. I hope you guys try this, and if you do, leave a comment, and also please subscribe and share the video. We'll talk to you later. Bye.